Hello.
Hello, everyone. Hope everybody's doing good today. And we appreciate the 4 or 5 people who will be watching this. We hope you like it and enjoy it.
For some reason, everybody just focuses on Wings of Fire and Trace.
I don't know.
That's where all of our views are.
Anyways, we'll be talking about High Rise Invasion
Yeah.
arcade. And this is an anime on Netflix, and it's basically about a girl who gets transported to another dimension.
I don't even know if it's another dimension. I think it's just a dome of reality that's more like a pocket dimension.
Yeah, it's like a dimension.
It's like a dimension inside of a dimension, kind of thing. Not like a completely different dimension.
Right. Well, she gets transported. Let's just say another world. And in this world, you have people who wear masks.
That is what they say.
And in this world, you got people who wear masks, and their sole responsibility is try to make the people who don't wear masks so despaired that they'll commit suicide. Right?
Basically, they fill you full of dread.
Right.
And then when you get full of dread and they're gonna try and kill you, their main goal isn't even to kill you. It's just like, I'm gonna try and make you kill yourself.
Right. And so this girl, she finds out that in this world, she has her brother's in there, trapped in there with her as well. And as they're trying to reunite,
apparently for a longer time than she has been, which is kind of confusing because it said nothing about him going missing.
Well, maybe maybe it's something where time in there is different from the time outside of that world.
Maybe
one of those time lapse things. Anyways, she meets some allies, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. Basically, that's basically what it's about. I would say this is a great way, this story, if you're going to have like a gay character per se. This is a great way to do it because one of these characters are gay. And,
most definitely.
Yep, and they have, but the way to do it is really great. It's not her most important feature of her character.
She's really good at doing. You're really good at doing romance. It's really good at doing the romance thing. It's like, I mean, like, yeah, you're in like a crisis and like you're dying and like people are dying and stuff. But the character who happens to have like a crush and stuff like that, she is like, that's not really her main goal at the time. Like, her main goal is to protect this other girl, the girl she likes, to her fullest extent. But it's like that her main goal is not to get all cozy up with her, though. Right. Which is how you do romance in these critical situations. Because if you were trying to do like a warm, lovey-dovey romance and everybody was dying around you, I would assume that would not be very accurate to what would actually happen.
Right. And I believe like the animators do a great job of showing that this girl does have a crush on her just through her actions and stuff like that. I think they do a great job.
Although I feel like the main character is a bit oblivious to it.
Yes. Yeah. And maybe until the end. However, that's not what this whole story is about. It's mainly about them surviving this cruel world. And it's kind of like it plays a minor part, but it's a great way for me that I see it to do these kind of relationships. Because it's more
off at a time.
Yeah, because it's more death to the character than she's just gay. Yeah.
Death.
Then she's just gay.
Okay, so and, I guess she's full of death now.
Yeah, and she's just gay, but it's great in action. And also, this is a kind of a girl power series.
Yeah, but they don't make everybody else useless, which is
right.
Good.
And yeah, because so you do have. Like now, one thing I did once I got thinking of, but you do have like really great male characters, like her brother is really cool.
Yeah, he's really good.
And the mask guy,
Sniper Mask is also really good. Yeah. I wish they gave him a name, like an act. Oh wait, they did, but I don't remember it. No, they gave him a name.
Yeah,
but I just don't remember what.
Yeah, because it's very short. It's like
he only says his name one time. It's like the Mandalorian's name. He's like he literally says it one time and that's it.
Right.
Like then you're just like, okay, well I don't even remember.
Yeah, and then you got Sniper Mask, and he has his own little relationship with a girl.
Yeah, this girl has a major crush on him.
Yeah, major crush. She's one of my favorite characters.
She's really funny.
Yeah, and
she can blow stuff up with an app on her phone.
Right, but one thing I did notice going there for is that the villains, like there's no female is a villain unless they wear a mask.
Well, yeah.
But like you do have male villains. You got the sicko doctor at first, and then the main villain is
he eventually learns how to get out of that. Like
Yeah.
And it's also not one of those things where there's no payback or anything. He does end up like kicking the bucket.
Yeah.
But he's like.
He does redeem himself.
He does end up redeeming himself, which is really good. That's how you do a good villain, especially when also like in this show, nobody really is actually a bad guy in this series, except for like obviously the main antagonist, and probably whoever's doing the whole thing with everybody. But usually it's just like they're doing what they can to survive, or they just completely lost it. And in my opinion, if somebody's gone crazy, you don't throw them in jail. You give them help, because that's just how that works.
Right. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, so it's definitely one of those shows that have like girl power. The two main characters are female, and they do kick butt. But also you got really cool male characters who kick some serious butt as well.
Yeah.
And it's not one of those where all the girls are great and all the guys are like incompetent.
Yeah, there's definitely some
balance.
Yeah, like the main character, one of her flaws is like she can't take action immediately sometimes, and she'll act very rashly, and it might these things could put other people in danger.
Right.
So and then the other one who like she has like a weird she has a weird philosophy.
Yeah, she kind of lacks. The other one.
She seems more like a psychopath with a crush.
Yeah,
honestly.
She also lacks compassion a lot of times.
Yeah, it's like she doesn't empathize. She's like cut off from empathy completely, basically.
Right.
Like she can't put herself in other people's shoes.
Right. And I would say that this show has some really great side characters. Like the two main characters are really good, and the brother is really good. I don't know if you would count him as a main character or not.
He's not really. Yeah, he gets introduced like halfway through the show, kind of thing. But also, when you meet him, you can definitely tell what he's good and bad at. Like he's really like he's one of the people I think probably got more used to the world and kind of tried to let go of his humanity thing.
Right.
Because that's basically that's what people usually end up doing in that world. They have to let go of their humanity to survive.
Yeah, you can tell he's like a natural born leader, while his sister she's a leader, but she has to work at it a little bit more.
Yeah.
And
but he's definitely much better at it.
Yeah, so I think it's a great series. I really enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it? I would recommend it.
Yeah.
I would recommend there is some caution. There's a lot of blood in this, and there are like
suicide. If you're not comfortable with the thing of suicide.
Yeah. And at the beginning there's attempted action of rape that doesn't happen.
Yeah, because the sniper mask shoots the guy.
Yeah.
Which is really confusing for me, because I guess not really actually, because his main goal wasn't to throw someone in despair, but like he was, but it still also doesn't really make much sense, because when it shows him going through the crosshairs, he's aiming at her.
Yeah.
And then when he fires, he hits the other guy, and I'm like, what?
Right.
When did that happen?
The show definitely is not perfect. It does have, like you said, some plot holes.
Like, I kind of wish he moved this. I wish it kind of showed him moving the crosshairs over at least.
Yeah.
That would have been like much more.
There's
I mean, like it's not even a big deal. Like you completely look it over. I'm not even complaining about it too much. I'm not gonna complain about it too much, because it's not really anything worth complaining about. But I'm just saying, like, it does have some like really small weird things like that in there.
Yeah, but there are some instances of plot holes in this, so it's not perfect, but it is entertaining, and it does captivate you. I think you would enjoy it.
Yeah, it does. The ship's accurate to the world that they're in. It's like we're not gonna focus on this completely. We're gonna focus more on like very strong mutual feeling, like protection.
Right.
Kind of like I can't remember the name for it, but let's keep going.
Okay, so I guess the next part is: do you think there should be a season 2? There definitely has to be a season 2.
Yeah, there has to be a season 2, because they did end it on a pretty cliffhanger.
Yeah, it doesn't end on a cliffhanger. The story's definitely not complete.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what what they're doing with this main antagonist, because he honestly seems like a pretty good antagonist.
Right, and to see what's going to happen to the brother in the second season, and so I think it's great. Anything else you want to talk about? Nope. All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit your like button, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.